Hey loves, I'm back with another poem video. Alright, this one is 176 and I also did another poem I did another poem on I did another poem this afternoon. It's on a famous hockey player. But to tell you the truth, this is how I say this, a black hockey player. Yeah. This lad broke barriers for those that want to come into the NHL and try to make it on the ice rink, even if it comes to join any hockey team. And this lad played for the Boston Bruins throughout the 60s, throughout the early 60s, I believe. Yeah, the early 60s. Yep, he came from Canada and really broke barriers for those that want to come to the NHL, even on the ice to play hockey. And let's be honest, this lad really broke barriers for those. Didn't matter which color you were or what color you came from. This lad came from Canada, and he really became a legend, especially on the ice rink, especially to the Boston Bruins' eyes as ever. And I noticed last Tuesday they did a special service for him, retiring the number that he wore as his jersey while playing hockey. So tonight's poem video, 176. This poem is on famous NHL legend. This poem is on legendary famous NHL player, retired hockey player, Willie O'ree. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this lad because I started to look up his history and how he came from where he was to where he is and where he is as of today. Willie O'ree was born in New Brunswick, Canada, in Fredericton. He grew up playing hockey, yep, and he was the youngest of 13 children while living in the great north of Canada. And yeah, and as he was growing up, he was a huge star in Canada before coming to the USA to play hockey, especially playing for the Boston Bruins as ever. So he really made history by becoming the first black player to become part of the NHL, especially playing for the Boston Bruins. And this guy was so phenomenal. I wanted to do a poem on him last time, but I wasn't sure about it. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. I was trying to find the words to put together, but after a few weeks went by, I was able to discover what I could do and see if I could do this poem. I was able to type it up and put it all together, so yeah, the poem came out really good, and I'm so glad I got it all together. So get ready, my friends, as I read you the poem on famous NHL, famous, how do I say this? Get ready as I read you the poem on the famous NHL player, the first black hockey player to join the Boston Bruins and play ice hockey, Mr. Willie O'ree. So get ready as I read you the poem on him. Just give me 1 minute. Here we go, my friends. I call this poem that is on Willie O'ree. I call this poem on Willie O'ree. Yeah, hold on. Let me put it like this. I call this poem, which is on Willie O'ree. This poem is called A Great Soul on Ice. That's right. A great soul on ice. A great soul on ice. So here we go. A great soul on ice. Willie O'ree was the first black hockey player to arrive. He made a journey so memorable in a way to survive. His path was full of challenges that tried to derail him before, but he kept going while not giving up in store. You had his pride, which always grew to become not ignored. Willie rose as the first black player to join the NHL team. He played for the Boston Bruins throughout his career, a time when he gave the world a mighty cheer. This lad came from Canada, known as the Great North. He fought through challenges he went against. You could feel his pride never gone while sensing it. Willie never gave up on the ice rink. He had ways to keep going as you tried to think. Be a wonderful legend on the phenomenal ice. He made the world a better place despite the price. All right, my friends, get ready as I show you the picture the great famous retired NHL player, the first black NHL player to play for the Boston Bruins and join the NHL league. I mean the NHL team. Yep. So there it is. I show you the picture of Mr. Willie O'ree. So here we go. Here he is, my friends, wearing the old school Boston Bruins jersey shirt. Yep. And you can see underneath the saying, a legend who became the greatest soul on ice. As I put down saying, thank you, Willie. And if Mr. Willie O'Ree is watching this, I hope he enjoys this poem video, because this one was dedicated to him as ever. So I'm gonna hold this up so all your loves can see for yourselves. Okay, my friends, there you have it. That was the poem on the great. that was the poem on the great, famous NHL. That was the poem on the great retired. Actually, how I say it like this. That was the poem on the famous NHL legend, the first black hockey player to join the NHL team, Mr. Willie O'Ree. I hope you guys enjoy this poem video because I'm so glad I got to do this on a lad that really joined the NHL team, especially as the first black hockey player coming from Canada. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I want to say thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night, and especially enjoy the entire weekend as ever. So thank you, loves. Thank you for your time, and take care. Enjoy the rest of your night.